Hello guys and welcome to today's daily puzzle closing time. Let's get right to it. So what do I see? Well, I see that it's our turn and that we have a few ways of giving a check. First of all, I notice that we have the bishop over here could slide in, delivering a check on the king, but they have two ways of dealing with it, one being better than the other. First off, they could use their knight to take, but that would leave their rook vulnerable, so they probably will go for the alternative and take with their king. After which we don't really have any follow-up except for possibly a trade, but we would have traded negatively as we would have lost our bishop over here. So what does that leave us with? Well, as I just demonstrated, we can also trade rooks, which actually is the better move because this will gain us tempo as it will also give a check. And as this bishop has the exit covered, it will force their knights to go away. Now, what else do I see? Because that in itself isn't really a good play. Well, the other thing I notice is that our queen over here is pretty much trapped by our pieces, either by the knights, this knight, uh, this square still is open, that square is also covered by the knight, this square is covered by the king and the knight, these squares are covered by our king, so the queen basically only has this square to go, no, only has these squares to go. Luckily though, we have the bishop over here that can slide over and deliver a final threat on the queen whilst being under cover of our knight. But sadly, we can't simply barge in and call it a day because whilst we are doing all of that, they can simply, with their bishop over here opened up, use the rook to deliver a check, after which their queen can slide in under cover of the bishop to deliver another check and completely break us apart over here, whilst along the way win some pieces. And we don't want that, so instead we are going for the check of our own and start breaking up their board, because now that the rook is gone, they can't deliver that check anymore, meaning that we can actually lock the queen in. They do a desperado take back, but now we simply win the queen. There we go. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and hopefully see you next time. Bye.